What's up guys, it's your guy Ash and today, I'm going to be covering a few different topics. For one, I'm just going to say something before I get into the cringe. First of all, I wasn't going to make this video but my friend Lemon, you should check out their channel, I'll leave it in the description. They made a video about the cringe so I figured I would make one too. But anyway, this video will be covering some sensitive topics and maybe some inappropriate content, so just be aware of that before you begin. So before I actually begin with the videos, I'm going to address a couple videos that came up for me. This first one really angers me because as a lesbian I do not believe that someone can go from being a lesbian to straight, and I'd say the same for a gay guy. A gay guy can't go from being gay to straight, so pretty sure that's called being bisexual or pansexual, just straight or questioning, but nonetheless it just angers me to see this type of quote representation. The second one, there's not much I can say about it. This type of glossing over perversion and stalkerism is not okay, it's unhealthy and abusive, and no one should be thinking that being a pervert is such a cute quirky quality. No, you're just AF weirdo. And yes, I plead guilty to doing this when I first started Gacha, which is because of how it is glossed over and how it's treated like, oh well, he stalked me or she stalked me, but it's okay because I like them. This gets me really angry because people shouldn't treat perversion as some cute love story. It's creepy, it's not okay, and especially now it should not be accepted and glossed over like this as such a quirky lovable story. Technically I haven't watched the video, but from the gist of the thumbnail in the title and whole way in which it was treated is not okay. I don't think I'm going to go in with the P word because they look the same age in the thumbnail, but honestly with Gacha I can't tell anymore. If the quote bad boy is old enough to be a babysitter or the girl is young enough to have a babysitter, maybe it's not a very healthy relationship or very age-appropriate relationship. But I digress. Also, like I said, I didn't watch any of these videos cause I did not feel the need to put myself through that, but from what I'm guessing is that it will be the part of the community that none of us like. Infidelity is a sin. You all are going to hell. LOL, I'm just kidding, y'all know I'm the last person to talk about religion. But in all seriousness, unless this was an unhealthy relationship, which I don't think it was, but I'm not going to judge by appearance, this thing should not be normalized. If you're marrying someone, unless they're forcing you into the marriage, it makes you the bad guy to go and date someone else, probably someone that the groom was close to, and that is kind of F up, just saying. Okay, now we are going to be doing some of the cringy stuff. Starting with cringy animation memes. Now, quick disclaimer before I start, I do not want to judge anyone or be rude or offensive because I was at a point where I used to make cringy animations, and some of them are still on my channel, some are not. Everyone starts somewhere, and if you trace then you're still kind of a bad person for stealing someone's art, but as long as you'll get over it, I guess. When people are young they can make stupid decisions like stealing other people's art. They can make some animations that may not be the best in some people's eyes, but I'm not going to judge them for that, and do not go and attack anybody in this video. One more disclaimer though. There may be some sexual content featured in this video, not necessarily anything too graphic because that will be censored, but some inherently sexual content, so children, click away. Okay, a few things I have to complain about. 1. This isn't a meme or an animation, this is just a slideshow. Second of all, almost anything with this sound music is almost guaranteed to be too cringe. I mean, obviously there are some good animations and gacha memes, but this one that just doesn't sit right with me. First of all, I cannot stand when people making gay characters like gay guys wear feminine clothing. Not all men that are gay are like soft bean yuwa bottom material. No, that's not how being gay is. If you've ever seen a gay couple, you'll know that 90% of the time they just look like regular dudes, like they're just trying to live. And obviously I'm cool with having feminine guys, like guys wearing dresses, like yes king, but just not all gay people are like this, and it just kind of bothers me that this is the stereotype because this person has potential, definite potential, but it wasn't actually that bad, but the characters and the sexual undertone, it just doesn't sit right with me. But go off, I guess.
The smile on your face really gets me lost. The world ain't a prison, girl, be free. I'm just saying you should show off that bikini body. Show it off, girl. Show it off. I get loose with it. That bikini body. Show it off, girl. Show it off. I get loose with it. Bikini body. Okay.
Don't have much to say about that. And another thing, I didn't screen record that. I downloaded off YouTube, so I guess the whole iPhone screen record thing is part of the aesthetic.
You're my daddy, come I'll give it to you. Oh my daddy, come and never make you
WTF WTFI. This makes me very uncomfortable. Maybe it's because I find the whole daddy kink very weird and it just doesn't sit right with me, but I digress. Also, another tracer. I don't understand why people can't just make their own art and they feel the need to steal other people's. Boy, we're just hitting the sense fangirl jackpot, aren't we? This tracer is going and torturing the person she's tracing because their mindset is that they traced it, but they quote did the art, and the other person must be tracing it if they did the art even if they didn't. I hope that makes sense. Oh hell no. I'm not doing this again. Hey, if any of you need bleach, just hit me up. My number is redacted.
They tried to put me on the cover of Vogue, but my legs were too long. I'm legendary, all legs no dairy. I'm legendary, all legs no dairy. Legs, what's on the menu? 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 Legs.
This one is actually pretty popular in cringe comps. But you have to be kind of an idiot to trace a popular YouTuber like Stariot. Sadly, most of these people are children, so there's not much we can do about that.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Here's a dance you ought to do. Let me introduce to you posing. Everybody pose. Here's a dance you ought to do. Let me introduce to you posing. Everybody pose.
Alright, I can't do this anymore. I don't know why I feel the need to torture myself. I need to talk to my therapist and get the bleach. But anyway, thanks for watching me suffer.
It's like on Jupiter and Mars.